our highest authorities, I have left the honor of reading Communicate number 068 of the Transition Government. Communicate in the content follows. The Transitional Government of the Republic of Mali has learned of subversive remarks made by Mr. Andrieu, spokesman for the Ukrainian Military Intelligence Agency. Acknowledged Ukraine's involvement in a cowardly, treacherous and barbaric attack by armed terrorist groups which resulted in the death of elements of the Malian Defense and Security Forces. To property damage. These words were reinforced by Mr. Yuri Pivovarov, Ukrainian ambassador to Senegal, who has openly and unequivocally displayed his country's support for international terrorism, particularly in Mali. Worse still, in their comments, these Ukrainian officials announced further results to come. These extremely serious assertions have not been denied or condemned by the Ukrainian authorities. Shows clear official support from the Ukrainian government for tourism in Africa, in the Sahel and more.
Greetings families, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mamli and you are very welcome. Here we react on anything concerning Africa. And yes, we are in Mali. Once again, Malian officials has come out with a statement as we have been expecting. And the bid is what you have listened to. I will be coming in and out by reading comments because I've said a lot about this topic already. So I'll be reading other people's opinions on this matter on our family channel and other people's channel. Let's mix it up together and see what we will come out with. Thank you so much. I won't waste your time. Let's dive straight into it now. Thank you.
Specifically in Mali. After a careful examination of the situation, the Transitional Government of the Republic of Mali stresses that the actions of the Ukrainian authorities violate Mali's sovereignty. Beyond interference. Already condemnable in itself, it constitutes a blatant aggression against Mali, and support for international terrorism in flagrant violation of international law, including the UN Charter. The Transitional Government of the Republic of Mali strongly condemns Ukrainian aggression and denounces this hostility on the part of the Ukrainian authorities, which runs counter to Mali's position of neutrality, which has always called for a peaceful settlement. The crisis between the Russian Federation and Ukraine. The Transitional Government of the Republic of Mali fully endorses the diagnosis made by the Russian Federation, who has been warning the world for years. Nazi and villainous nature of the Ukrainian authorities, now allies of international terrorism, far removed from the Ukrainian people's aspirations for peace.
It's clear and they are serious. They are going to get rid of them and they have nothing to do with them. I will do the same and I'm sure you will do the same. So comment one says, if they can do this in Mali, why can't they do that in their own country? If they have this intelligent information that they have done to damage somebody's country, why can't they do it in their own country? One says because Mali supports Russia. Mali or Malians are supporting Russia because Russia is helping them. That's their home affair. They are not supporting Russia on what is going on in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia. That's different story altogether. They all say that they should find peace between them because having peaceful neighbor, it means you yourself will be peaceful. They never fully support what is going on, or I have never seen anything. But ordinary people and the government are holding Russia flag because Russia is helping them to fight the terrorists, or Russia is the only country on their side. So I disagree with this comment. Somebody says that they are NATO's freedom fighters. Okay, let's keep listening to him.
Involvement. In the face of Mali's aggression, the Transitional Government of the Republic of Mali has decided on the following measures. 1. The rupture of diplomatic relations between the Republic of Mali and Ukraine, with immediate effect. The latter, whose destiny is unfortunately entrusted to puppets who confuse the international stage with the stage of the theater. I repeat, the rupture with immediate effect of diplomatic relations between the Republic of Mali and Ukraine, whose destiny is unfortunately entrusted to puppets who confuse the international stage with the stage. I can be one last time. The severance of diplomatic relations between the Republic of Mali and Ukraine, whose destinies are unfortunately entrusted to puppets who confuse the international stage with the stage. 2. Referral to the appropriate judicial authorities of the statements made by Andriy Yusov and Yuri Pivovarov, which constitute acts of terrorism and apology for terrorism. 3. Take the necessary measures to prevent...
Exactly, this is what I was saying the other day, that why international or the so-called masters of the world or human rights will not come out and say anything, because they are the same, and that's why they will not condemn it, because they work together. When it comes to Africa, they all work together, and that's fact. That's another video. So with the video I posted yesterday, my families, you left a lot of comments, very interesting one. And I will start with, okay, there's no name, it just give numbers of the name, but the initial start with J. Yeah, we might be related. Never mind me. Okay. All ECOWAS leaders are happy for what happened in Mali, because it is the interest of their slave masters. If they condemn it, they will pay the price to their slave masters. Exactly. The house slaves, they won't comment. I said yesterday or I've written under the comment section that I find an article that says African Union has condemned it. When I click on it, it's not allowing me. So till now, I haven't seen concrete message or speech. When I come across it, I will share it with you. One of our sisters said, Akufo-Addo does not even sympathize when things go bad with Ghanaians. Read it again. He won't speak on it. Ever. Afro-conservative strike said, the Ukraine has shown us who they are. Let's believe them and act accordingly. If you didn't know they were racist before, now you know it.
3. Take the necessary measures to prevent any destabilization of Mali from African states, in particular from Ukrainian embassies set up in the sub-region with terrorists disguised as diplomats. 4. Formally alert regional and international bodies and states supporting Ukraine to the fact that this country has openly and publicly supported terrorism. Consequently, Mali sees support for Ukraine as support for international terrorism. Mali appeals to the international community. Faced with Ukraine's deliberate choice to support terrorism in a global context, there is unanimous agreement on the need to combat this scourge. Mali appeals in particular to African states and peoples to denounce its subversive actions, which threaten the stability of the African continent. The transitional government of the Republic of Mali reiterates its thanks to the friendly countries of Mali which have shown their solidarity in the face of the terrorist attacks perpetrated with the help of foreign sponsors. The transitional government of Mali...
Yes, one of our family members asked what was the response from the AU and ECOWAS about this atrocity. Where is empty? So yeah, I did reply that I will act on it today, but up to now I have not come across it. Like I said, it was not allowing me, and that's why. Get rid of Ukraine embassy out of Africa now. That's one of our brother or sister. And one also said, do you trust Senegalese president? I'm not sure if he's together with the other three. I think they are coming closer. I think Senegal team are coming closer to the AES. Because of some noise that they are making in the background. I have a video about 3 days now. I work on it. I will share it, then we can all share our opinion about that. Senegalese people, the youth must protest, demand the removal of Ukraine embassy out of Senegal. They must be expelled now. Yes, because they said there will be more to come. According to what they said there will be more to come. So why still there?
The government of Mali notes that this aggression is maintained by Ukraine, part of a wider pattern of certain actors actively supporting and instrumentalizing armed terrorist groups in alliance with rebel groups for hegemonic and neo-colonial ends, and to break the momentum of emancipation. Reclaiming sovereignty and socio-economic development through the Conference of Sahel States, AUS. The acts of aggression, far from achieving their objective, on the contrary reinforce the commitment and determination of Burkina Faso, the Republic of Mali and the Republic of Niger, within the framework of the Confederation of Sahel States AUS, to pursue with greater vigor their resolute march towards the strengthening of sovereignty and the taking in hand of their destiny for the happiness of the populations of the AUS. Le Moises bows before the memory of all the victims of insecurity in the Sahel and reaffirms that the crimes perpetrated will not go unpunished. May God bless Mali, and did so ES in Bamako on August 4, 2024. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you so much for listening up to this stage. Please leave comment, your opinion about this matter. This is not going to end just like that. It is serious and it's getting serious about it. I will read last comment and we end here. Frank, thank you for your comment. Mahatma, that's the name of the ECOWAS leader, who is the leader of African Union, is in the pocket of France. That man, he was the one who went to France to tell Macron that he should help them get rid of the military leader in Niger. And I will never forget that. I said it several times. This man who have been rising hell about Ukraine sponsoring terror in Africa. I don't even think it was Ukraine who passed the intelligence to the terrorist camp. That intelligence might have come from Ivory Coast. Who knows? Who knows? Ukraine is taking credit for it afterwards. Who knows? But it doesn't matter where it comes from. They need, the African Union need to do something about it as soon as possible. For them being quiet, it means they are giving power to them, all of them, not just Ukraine, to come to Africa and do whatever they want, like they have been doing all the time. I have a message from the AES. I will share it after this. Very powerful one. Thank you so much for your support, your super chat, my members, new members. Thank you all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining this family. What you see is what you get on this channel. I'll be back, like I said. Stay blessed, and stay strong. Credit to ORTM for sharing this news with us. We are so grateful. Bye bye.